so much. Welcome back to Boosted Auto TV. This is your YouTube channel where we're discussing about Formula One every weekend and any other race that is taking place during that weekend. Today, before we begin, I must say we are looking forward to tomorrow. We're having Sunset GT at Carnival. So let's meet on the ground. That is tomorrow on Sunday. Let's meet at Carnival for the Sunset GT. Then on the calendar, we're still having Shift Gang. These guys, they're bringing us a race on a new track. TJ will take us through that later on. We're having a race on a new track around Nairobi. So that is which date is that?
10th.
10th
of next month.
10th of next month. Let's meet at Red Hill Circuit. Red Hill Circuit. The posters are out already. So we're going to have a track day at Red Hill Circuit. It's a track for a day.
Yes.
We're going to have something new, I'm told. There is, what is it called?
It's different.
It's different.
It's not a cutting track. It's new on the calendar. It is
All right.
a new experience for all the drivers who are tired of the old tracks,
Yes.
or who want to learn more and challenge themselves on the corners they have.
All right. So let's meet there on the 10th.
10th.
On the 10th of April, the Red Hill Circuit, Shift Gang is organizing an event there, and it's going to be baddest. After that, we're having another event.
Yes.
Which dates are these?
15th and 16th of the same month
Yes.
in Machakos.
15th and 16th of the same month in Machakos, there is something big, massive, I'm told.
Something new again.
Something new again.
Not seen before.
Never been seen before.
Yes.
Kenyan motorsport is growing big and big every single day. So what is this?
Where there's a Club TT event.
Yes, Club
at,
TT.
It's called the Masaku TT.
Yes.
In conjunction with Coachella.
Yes, Coachella,
Where,
you know these people?
Yes.
Yes.
Where there will be a car show, a two-gay event, and a time attack event, and a drift event, all in the span of 2 days. Not forgetting the after party.
All this, I know, I've heard of them, but the two-gay.
Yes.
What is two-gay?
Two-gay is when two cars go on a track.
Yes.
And they're released at the same time.
Yes.
And the car that is ahead, if it can maintain its gap or pull away from the car that is behind him,
Yes.
then that car wins the two-gay. Or if the guy in the back manages to keep up with the guy in front, then when they finish that event, then the guy in the back now becomes the car in the front and they race again. But if the car in the back manages to pass the vehicle that is in the front,
Yes.
he automatically wins that challenge of the two-gay.
So in short, this is what you call catch me if you can.
Yes.
So you're going to catch me if you can.
Yes.
If you don't, I pull away from you.
Yes.
So on 14th and 15th, 14th and 15th of April, we're meeting in Masaku for Club TT and the Shift Nation.
No.
Yeah.
Shift Nation. Yes, Shift Nation.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
So on 14th and 15th of April, we're meeting in Masaku for the Club TT in conjunction with the Shift Nation. They're bringing us a new thing, totally new thing in the country. Don't miss out any of these events. Tomorrow we are at Carnival for the Sunset GT. Then after that, one weekend after that, we're meeting for Shift Gang event at
Red Hill.
the Red Hill Circuit, then Masaku.
Yes.
Well, now back to the main thing. Today I'm having a guest here. He has already talked. Many of you know him. He's my friend. He's called TJ. He's actually my SI unit. Whenever I'm doing reviews, he's my SI unit for doing, the back seat. Any car that I've done a review, this is TJ. If you've ever heard of me saying TJ haizi toshea hapa, TJ atatoshea hapa, TJ alitoshea hapa, this is TJ.
Yes.
Now TJ,
Yes.
we're talking Formula One today.
Yes.
You are a big fan of Formula One. I've been following you so much.
Yes.
And thank you so much for coming to this show.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right.
Yes.
It has been a very short notice, but you've turned up.
Yes, yes.
I'm pleased.
Yes.
We watched qualifying.
Yes.
Just ended now. We've watched qualifying, TJ. Tell me, before the qualies, ulikuwa unaniambia I don't talk so much. Niache tu nione. Now quali iliisha. Now we are here.
We are here, yes.
Yes.
And the Bottas you are talking about is
Yes.
still number 6.
Yes,
So
yes.
I'm still okay with that, despite I'm a Mercedes fan,
Yes,
die-hard Mercedes,
Yes.
not a die-hard Hamilton fan,
yeah,
die-hard Mercedes fan.
yes,
But as it has shown, this is the first time he has left in Q1 due to driving, not due to an incident, not
Yes.
due to anything.
Yes.
Since 2009.
Yes.
That it's older than some people who will be watching this thing.
Sure.
But I feel personally as a fan and from watching it, I feel the issue he is suffering from is aero. We had to reduce our wing
Yeah.
for drag, and I don't think he's used to driving the vehicle without that much grip, according to me.
Well, TJ, when you say this,
Yes.
is it only the aero? Is it only affecting one car or both the two cars for the team?
I feel Russell is used to driving a vehicle that is not that planted, and thus it's not affecting him the way it is affecting Hamilton.
So, you mean Russell is used to driving a raced car?
I will not talk bad about Williams,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they're not Mercedes.
They're not Mercedes.
They're not Mercedes.
So, from what you saw, what you've
Yes.
just seen,
Yes.
do you think Hamilton has a chance tomorrow?
I don't know. If they figure it out overnight, because of late we've been fighting a myriad of issues, from porpoising to now this Hamilton having an issue. But for me, if he doesn't do well and good, as long as Russell does well. Because again, I said, I'm a Mercedes fan through and through, not just a Hamilton fan. So I want Mercedes to do well.
So there comes the question.
Yes.
From what has just happened,
Yes.
do you think psychologically and mentally it is going to affect Ham on his, race tomorrow?
No. He likes it when he's under pressure.
But you just said he has never been there before because of his driving, but now he's there.
No, the
I'm sure-
vehicle.
yes,
The
I'm
vehicle
sure.
is what is
I'm
letting
sure
it
there is a
down.
lot of question lingering in his head.
Yes.
Kesho nitaweza hii gari imekuwa hivi sasa, inaonekana mimi just the other day I was stripped off my championship. So does it really mean that it is now gone forever? I'm sure these are some of the questions zenye zitakuwa kwa kichwa yake all
Yes.
through kesho akiendesha gari.
For me, from what I've seen
Yeah.
since when I've watched Hamilton,
Yeah.
the harder it is for him,
Yeah.
the better he pulls himself in and does the best he can do. Which he also said yesterday when he was driving. He went, he did a lap, he said it's the best he can do. Then he was like, let me try again.
Yeah.
He did improve. Then just that last second, those people we gave our Mercedes engine called Aston Martin,
Yes.
just
Yes.
Stroll just
Yes.
dropped us out of the.
Akamrudisha chini.
Yes, we're happy our Mercedes engine is working for them. We might have to discuss this next season
Yes.
about not giving it to them, but tough times make better men. So I'm hoping he does in the course of tonight,
Yes.
so that by tomorrow when we start this
Are they
race-
allowed to touch the cars between now and tomorrow?
Yes,
They're allowed, eh?
yes.
Okay.
Not if he changes. If we change anything, we'll be penalized.
Yeah.
But they can just do the adjustments to the wings and whatnots and hope that when he starts the race,
Yeah.
it's better than what it was.
In terms of appearance, I've not been so keen.
Yes.
Is this Ham's car different from George's car?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because they are both podless.
Yes.
So basically, it is the tune.
I don't think it is the tune. It is. This has now officially come down to the driver.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying,
Yeah.
once we change the wing, as you saw last week
Yeah.
when he was driving,
Yes.
he was okay with the car.
Yeah.
But the only significant change that has been made between last week and this week
Yeah.
is the wing.
All right.
Yes, for the drag.
Yeah.
So now that they've reduced it, I feel that has thrown off Hamilton's driving style,
Yeah.
and he has to now figure out how
A new way of
how
getting
he's going
new
to
skills.
be in sync
Yeah.
with this car the way it is,
Yeah.
because it is now also not. It is now helping us with the reduced wing. It's helping us not hop around the track or bounce around the track as much as we were doing
Yeah.
during practice and testing and whatnot, which was a term brought up called porpoising,
Yeah.
where the car is constantly just bouncing.
Yeah.
So we have reduced that,
Yeah.
but at the same time, there are things we have to work out. As Toto said, I believe in what Toto tells us. Toto said we give it 4 or 5 races, they'll have sorted it out. I don't know if we'll be able to match this new MGUK Ferrari has put in their vehicle, because it seems it's also helping all the other teams like Haas and whatnot, despite the heavy crash that was there yesterday from Mick Schumacher. But also all the other Ferrari teams are doing well.
Talking of that crash,
Yes.
I think I personally, I feel in the next race on this track, we should see some changes, because for sure it is not safe. This track doesn't look like it is safe, especially for those people who like to push it so much. Last year we saw it. We saw Max crash into that corner, and earlier on today and yesterday in free practice. Yesterday in free practice 2.
Yes.
I saw Leclerc just go through that next, he just small brushing over the wall.
Yes.
He almost crashed into that wall, and so many other drivers. So I think this race this track in particular, we need to restructure. They need to restructure the route. They need to reroute it to make it safer. We don't want to lose anyone, despite FIA having come up with stringent measures to ensure that each and every driver is safe in individual cars. So I think, I'm sure by next year, if we are going to race back on this track, then they have to do some changes here and there. What is your take on that?
I don't. At times, we cannot build a track for the drivers. The drivers also have to understand the track, because Max was also very close to the wall this time, and last time he was also next to the wall. In fact,
last time he was in the wall actually.
Yes. This practice, the same corner where Nani lost it, where Mick lost it, he caught air.
Yes.
He went straight on, caught air, the front end of the car was in the air. So we cannot say FIA is the one that should now come and make, the only way they can make it safer is to make it slower.
But
And if
TJ,
you make it slower,
TJ, I've seen you before. I've seen you in so many events.
yes.
Restructuring the track to make it safer for the drivers. I've seen you do that before.
Yes.
So why is it so hard for FIA to also do the same?
Because they'll make it too slow, and then now the drivers will complain. You see, we get
They
the
can
same
actually make it
complaints.
too fast.
I don't
be safer.
I don't think that is a fast, because that same corner where the same way Leclerc went over, the same way Max went over. When it came to Mick's turn, he fought the vehicle instead of just allowing it. In fact,
I think
during
he
check,
overcorrected the car. Maybe?
yes. So it came in sideways, and then now once it picked up the rear, it was like that. In fact, Checo's lap that put him on pole, that same hump on the road, Checo rode the hump. He just hit it straight and planted the vehicle there and made it across. I think Mick's experience is what caught him a bit off guard, and he tried to keep it on the road, and that is what led him to crash.
Oh, Checo. You've talked of Checo.
Yes.
What a surprise.
I may not be a Red Bull fan,
Yes.
but I'm a Checo fan.
Did you expect this
From Checo?
Yes.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But I'm happy to see what he's doing.
Yeah.
In fact, despite what most of my Mercedes brothers complain about from last season, I applaud Checo for making that Red Bull a bust in the last race of the year. He made it so hard for Ham to overtake him. And he, as much as Ham did say it was unsafe, at no point when I was watching it did I feel it was unsafe compared to when Ham is racing Max. But Checo showed his worth, and this season I think he's out to prove that he's going to do something. I just hope that when he takes off the line tomorrow, there's no team order that tells him, hold up these people, let Max catch up. I'm hoping.
Yes.
I'm hoping
So
they allow
you think he can get such team orders tomorrow?
You never
To
know.
hold the pack.
You never know with Christian Horner. If anything, last season showed us, he is a complainer.
But we know Checo is a smooth operator.
Yes.
They call him so.
Yes.
So I don't think he's going to let this go. just because of the team orders. I believe he's there on pole and he wants to prove to the world that I've never been on pole before, and today this is my chance. I want to take it and I want to go.
Yes.
I want to finish on pole.
Yes, in 200 and something races, he has never.
Yes, he has never been on pole. He has never started on pole.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Tomorrow is starting on pole.
yes.
Myself, I never expected this because from free practice 1 to free practice 3,
Yes.
it was Leclerc, Max,
Yes.
Sainz,
Yes.
Leclerc, Max, Sainz. I never expected him to be even second. You know, I thought maybe the best he could get, I thought it was third. But,
Yeah.
you know, the very last second, he just comes and, you know, flips the table.
He did a flying the last 2 sectors.
Yes.
He put in
Purple all through.
yes. He did it well.
Max Verstappen, I think he's third, yeah?
Yes.
He's third. What do we expect?
No, starting. He's
Yes.
starting fourth.
He's starting fourth.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
He's starting fourth.
Yes.
Yes, he's not on the front line.
No, he's not.
So what do we expect of him tomorrow?
Personally, I think Max is a good driver.
Yeah.
I just think he's gotten into his head too much.
Yeah.
And he's bringing a risk
Yes.
to the sport.
Sure.
Yes, he's taking it almost to the level of Ayrton Senna,
Yeah.
where give me the way or we crash. You know.
Give me the way I push you out.
Yes, there's no conceding and I'll catch you again. There's no, you know, there should be some decorum when you're driving at speed. But again, this is a Mercedes person. I'll be told by Red Bull people. I'm just speaking as a
No, you
Mercedes
know, whatever you're
person.
saying, I think I'm just in tandem with this
Yes.
because we have seen before. He has taken a lead, you know, taken an advantage,
Yes.
going off the road and taken an advantage, being told, give back the advantage. He has checked, you know, Max.
This
No, he has checked Ham.
This
Then
exact
given back the you know,
Yeah.
that advantage on a wrong place. So I think whatever you're saying, I agree with it partially,
Yes.
but I don't think he's that rough. No, I don't think he's, you know, one of the drivers that are so dangerous. Like people are branding him. I think he's just he's courageous.
The courage is to a level.
Yeah.
There's when he went over Hamilton
Yes.
last year.
Yeah.
When when they come into a corner and he pushes out Ham, or he's giving other drivers the choice of you either let me go or you hit me.
Yeah.
This is when he was sent into the barriers at almost 50 Gs last season,
Yeah.
and then he started complaining that Ham was driving bad. Then the whole team started complaining when we were given less than adequate punishment for what they thought was a very bad move.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he could have let off.
Yeah.
He chose not to let off.
Yes.
And when he chose not to let off, what happened happened.
But I hear once you have the advantage, you don't let off.
But
If
Ham
you have,
had the
if you have the
advantage in that
advantage, you
one.
don't let off.
No. There are some things, there are some choices he's making
Yeah.
that are like, personally,
Yeah.
Hamilton has won this championship 7 times. Vettel has won it 5 times.
Yes.
Schumacher had won it 7 times also. And Schumacher, it was only 1 season. And it wasn't his first championship. It was 1 season. He chose, okay, I've won the season. Let me change my number to number 1.
Yeah.
Then a year later, it wasn't his first win.
Yeah.
The young man has won the first time. There he is,
Yes.
taking number 1.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, yes, you're allowed to take it. Sure, you want to take it. But not on your first championship. Vettel has never done it. Hamilton has never done it. Like, you can still race with the number you've always had and still win. But what does taking number 1 show to the rest of the pack? What are you trying to say?
That you're the best.
At 1 championship,
Yes.
win more.
Let's
Win
wait
more.
and see. Let's wait and see.
Win
Maybe
more.
maybe he's going to go with this one. It just started. It just began. This is the second race
this
we're
season-
seeing tomorrow.
This season,
Yes.
I'm seeing Ferrari being a real problem.
All right.
Although,
Yes.
also before the break,
Yeah.
I'm seeing Ferrari being investigated.
Why do you say so? Why do you think so?
Whatever Mattia Binotto did
Yeah.
for the last year and a half at the factory in Ferrari
Yeah.
is working out perfectly.
And that is the way it's supposed to be.
Yes.
It is supposed to work perfectly.
But you do know, as last season,
Yeah.
same thing. When Mercedes is working well, there's always a team
Oh,
somewhere.
sure,
there's a team somewhere that is going to complain.
Yeah, sure.
In fact,
yeah.
if I'm not wrong,
Yeah.
Carlos Sainz's car has already been checked after Bahrain.
Oh, okay.
They pulled it aside
Uh-huh.
and they looked through it.
Sure.
Yes.
I'm not aware.
Yes, it was a random check, they say.
A random check?
Yes.
On the first race?
On the first race, on the cars that were
Yes. On the cars
pulling
that,
on
yes,
people.
Yes, yes,
In
yes.
fact, I saw today,
Yes.
because in free practice yesterday,
Yes.
the cars were doing 316.
Yeah.
In qualies today, I think the fastest was at 330 something.
Yeah.
Whatever that power unit is doing,
Yeah.
whatever Ferrari has this season, it's fire. And I'm happy for this
Yeah.
because now we who had gotten complacent, like Mercedes
Yeah, yeah.
and when Red Bull came after us last year, but they were now fighting us on, oh, your width is too wide, oh, you know, small technical things.
Yeah.
Let Christian Horner now come after Ferrari while the rest of us just, you know, work out our problems. Give us 4-5.
Okay. As we wind up,
Yes.
do you see or do you think Hamilton tomorrow is going to get an award for most overtakes? For most overtakes. Well, we're not talking about podium. I'm just talking about most overtakes tomorrow.
From anybody who has seen it,
Yeah.
there are only two people
Yeah.
who can do this.
Yeah.
And the two people who can do this
Yeah.
is Checo
Uh-huh.
and Hamilton. So if there are any two people
Yeah.
who can raise from the ashes
Yes.
to the front,
Yeah.
it is Hamilton,
Yeah.
it is Checo. Since
So-
Checo is there,
Yeah.
let me not say much.
Yeah.
Watch tomorrow. Let's see. You know, also with an underpower, if our car is still suffering,
Yeah.
he might still do it.
Still on the last
Strategy.
as we finish.
Yes.
Do you think what we saw last weekend is going to happen again? Is going to recur? The Red Bull cars failing to finish.
The
Them catching
fueling,
the
the
DNF?
fueling issue
Yeah.
that is being said, but they somehow try to put it on the fuel pump.
Yeah.
But I think I read somewhere they were saying it is the temperature of the fuel.
Yeah.
So if they have figured it out,
Yeah.
I don't see it happening again.
Yeah.
But if they try to keep up to
Yeah.
or stay in front of
Yeah.
those Ferraris,
Yes.
hey, Ferrari 1-2, Mercedes 3-4, me, I'm good with this. You know,
Mercedes 3-4.
yeah, constructors.
Mercedes 3-4.
Yeah.
As
I
in
mean,
Mercedes or you're talking
you
about McLaren?
know what I have said.
You're talking about Mercedes McLaren or Mercedes Petronas?
You had me correct.
Mercedes.
Yes. From 19
Uh-huh.
to 4.
Well, let's wait. Tomorrow, I think we're going to discuss this after the rest. I think we're going to Australia.
Yes, after that is Australia.
After this is Australia. So we're going to have like 2 weeks without Formula One, or is it only a week?
A week. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So in 2 weeks' time, when we come back, I think we shall see whether what TJ is saying. I don't mind about 1-2, but I'm just bothered about the 3 and 4. I'm going to ensure that I'll give you a call tomorrow. Are we going to watch the rest together tomorrow?
Sure.
Okay, we're going to watch the rest together, and I think I'll remind you this. But I don't see myself. I personally, I don't see Hamilton making it to the podium. I also don't.
Do you see him making it to points?
I see him making it to the points.
Yes.
But mid-table, maybe 7th, maybe 7th. You see, of late, your pit stop has been so slow as compared to the previous seasons.
Yes.
It has been the slowest actually. Your pit stop.
Yes.
On the first race, we've seen your pit stop has been the slowest, and Ferrari has had the fastest pit stop in the previous race.
I think
combined.
I think Bottas left us with his pit crew, and they may have confused them with Ham's pit crew. But we'll figure it out.
All right.
We'll figure it out.
Until then,
Yes.
this has been Boosted Auto. We're doing this every weekend. Sometimes when the race is not there, we shall also miss. And sometimes when the race is still not there, we shall have some reviews. So I think until then, see you. Cheers. Bye-bye. Yeah.